of the seminary library in Kansas City at Midwestern Baptist Seminary. There are books up there that you have to blow the dust off of because they haven't been read in years. And I was just curious, or maybe I was lost, I can't remember what it was, but I wandered up to that third floor. And I began to see on these shelves books I had been looking for years. They were biographies of all these great Christians out of the 1800s that I had read little parts of their life in different places. And now here was a whole biography that was out of print, yet it was just right up there, and there was a whole line of them. And I got so excited, I started pulling them out and looking at them, and this was checked out 6 years ago or something. They were not being used at all. So I started reading those. One particular one I read was the story of John Paton. He's a missionary to the New Hebrides Islands, and that book has come back in print. In fact, it's in the library that we have here. I started reading that. One of the things I read was when he was a boy, they lived in a 3-room house. This 3-room house had one room that was designated for the family business, which they spun material and they produced different socks and clothing and different garments like that. The other room had everything that the home used to live by. It had all the beds for the kids and the parents, the kitchen things, all the furniture that they have. That was their living space for the whole family. And then they had a third room that was designated for one purpose. And that one purpose was devotion to God. It was a prayer room. It was a place to escape, to get before God. And John Paton writes that he could remember that when his father was in there, they were told to be very quiet. They were told to go by that room with caution, don't make any noise. And he understood that when his dad was in there, his dad was making petition for him and for the family before a holy God. And he attributes what God did in his life all the way back to a father who cared enough to pray for him and to designate a whole room for prayer, for meeting with God. Now, we don't live in a 3-room house at our house. We have established, though, under our stairs, a meeting place with God, a prayer room. You have to go around some stuff that's been stacked there, but back there at the end where the stairs kind of get a little bit lower, there's just enough room to kneel back there. In fact, I went to Walmart yesterday and got me a little light that doesn't need a cord. You just hit it and it comes on. But we have a place, a prayer room, because I want in our house it to be established that we are a people of prayer, that we need to have a place of prayer where somebody can get alone and get before a holy God and petition him for the needs of our family, for our individual needs that we have.